Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money, maker. Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money, maker.
Oh, me, oh my, my. You getting yours, baby, I get mine. Little crazy is what I like. Never seen a party as a waste of time. We running, yeah, we running the show. We started something, yeah, we ready to go. Hit the lights, shut it down. Get lost in the crowd. Lose your mind, set it free. If it feels good, feel it, yeah, follow my lead. Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money, make up. Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money, make up. Do it how you do it, go and get your paper. Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money, make up. We running, and we running the show. We started something, yeah, we ready to go. We spinning round till it's out of control. We going wild and we ain't going home. To the left, if you're blessed. To the right, alright. Pick it up, shake it fast, like you in the spotlight. Whoa, me, oh my. You be getting yours, I'll be getting mine. So shake your money, shake your money, shake your money, make up. Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money, make up. Do it how you do it, go and get your paper. Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money, make up. Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money, make up. Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money, make up. Do it how you do it, go and get your paper. Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money, make up. Hit the lights, shut it down. Get lost in the crowd. Lose your mind, set it free. If it feels good, feel it, yeah, follow my lead. Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money, make up. Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money, make up. Do it how you do it, go and get your paper. Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money, make up. Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money, make up. Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money, make up. Do it how you do it, go and get your paper. Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money, make up.
Let's learn Moneymaker. It's choreographed by myself, Michelle Wright. It is a 96 count, 2-wall, phrased intermediate level line dance. The phrasing for the dance is A, B, C, A, C, C, B minus, B, C, C, and that's the end of the dance. I'm going to turn around and break down the dance part by part, section by section, using steps and counts. We'll then practice each part all the way through facing the front with steps and counts. We'll talk about how short B happens, and then we're going to go around and dance the entire phrasing of the dance so that you know how it all flows, so you can hopefully join me and dance this on a dance floor near you. So let's turn around and learn Moneymaker. We're going to start with part A. Part A is 64 counts. You only dance it twice. It is the part that causes us to rotate walls. So weight's going to start on your left foot for section 1. We're going to do a crossing heel grind. You're going to take your right heel, cross it over your left, come up onto your right heel, and you're going to swivel your toes from left to right, and then step your left foot to the side. We're going to cross our right behind our left, step your left foot to the side. We're going to cross rock our right over our left, recover back onto your left foot, and do a big step to the right, dragging your left toe to the front of your right foot. Let's try it with some counts. Weights on that left foot. You're doing your heel grind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Section 2. We're going to cross our left over our right. You're going to make a quarter turn over your right shoulder, stepping forward with your right foot to face 3 o'clock. We're now going to step forward with our left and do a half pivot over your right shoulder, putting your weight onto your right foot to face 9 o'clock. And you're going to do 2 slow dragging walks forward, stepping forward with your left, dragging that right toe into your left, step forward with your right, drag your left toe into your right. Let's try it with some counts. We just dragged our left toe into our right. We're facing 12 o'clock. You're crossing over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You want to make those walks extra sassy. It will fit the music perfectly when you drag them out and make them a little extra. Section 3. We're going to step forward with our left foot, and you're going to hold. We're now going to do 2 quarter heel bounces. Traveling over our right shoulder, we're going to lift both heels up, making a quarter turn to face 12 o'clock. You're going to lift both heels up again, making another quarter turn over your right shoulder, settling onto your left foot. You're now going to step back with your right and tap your left toe slightly forward. And on these, if you would like, you can like make them a body roll as you touch. We're going to repeat that, stepping back with our left foot and touching our right toe forward. Let's try it with some counts. Weight is on our right foot. We would have just dragged our left toe in. You're doing your step. 1, hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Section 4. We're going to rock back with our right foot, recover onto your left, and we're going to go out, out, forward into each diagonal, stepping right forward, left forward. You're now going to bring your right knee, swiveling it in towards your left. Then we're going to swivel it out to the right, taking weight onto our right foot. You're going to cross your left over your right, and you're going to make a quarter turn over your left shoulder, stepping back with your right foot. On this section, if you don't make it completely to 12 o'clock, it's okay, because our next section steps to the side, and it will give you some opportunity to square yourself back up to the front. So let's try that with some counts. We just did our back tap, back tap. We're rocking back with our right. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Section 5. We're going to step our left foot to the left side, and you're going to shimmy and shake your body to the left. And as you come back up, you're going to finish shaking. So we're stepping to the left. You're going to squat and shimmy, 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 then come up, shimmy, shimmy. We're going to repeat that to the right. Step our right foot to the side, squat down, and shake it, come up, shake it, shake it. Let's try it with some counts. We would have just made that quarter turn. We're stepping to the side. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Section 6. We're going to shuffle forward with our left foot. So we're going to shuffle forward, left, forward, right together, left, forward. You're now going to step forward with your right foot, and you're going to make a half turn over your left shoulder, keeping your weight onto your right foot to face 6 o'clock. And now you have choices. You can do body rolls, you could just do your hip, or you could bump your hip forward, whichever one works for you. I prefer the hip rolls or the body rolls, but do what works for you. So you're going to take that left hip and you're going to roll it forward, come back and sit on the right foot, forward, come back and sit. Let's try it with some counts. Weights on your right foot, you're shuffling forward. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Section 7, we're going to shuffle forward with our left foot, shuffle forward, left together, right, left, forward. You're now going to step forward with your right foot and make a half pivot over your left shoulder, putting your weight onto your left foot, and you're going to do 2 walks forward, crossing walks, so you want them to be sassy, slightly crossing over each other. So you're going to step forward with your right, slightly across your left, step forward with your left, slightly across your right. Let's try it with some counts. We just did our rolls, weights on your right foot. You're facing 6 o'clock, you're going to shuffle forward. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And those steps are the same as the ones that we do towards 9 o'clock. You want to drag them out a little, make them a little extra sassy. Section 8, in our final section of A, we're going to do 2 cross points. We're going to cross our right over our left, point your left toe to the side, cross your left foot over your right, point your right toe to the side. We're now going to do a half turning jazz box. We're going to cross our right over our left. You're going to make a quarter turn over your right shoulder, stepping back with your left to face 3 o'clock. Make another quarter turn over your right shoulder, stepping forward with your right foot to face 6, and then you're going to step your left foot slightly forward. And that is all of A. Let's try that last part with some counts. Weights on your left foot, we're doing cross points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you would go into C or B, depending on where we are in the dance. So now let's face the front. We're going to do A all the way through, 1 time with steps and 1 time with counts. Weight is on your left foot. You're doing your heel grind. Heel grind side, behind, side, cross, rock, recover, side, drag, cross, quarter, step, half, walk, drag, step, hold, quarter, bounce, back, tap, rock back, recover, out, out, knee in, knee out, cross, quarter, shimmy down, shimmy up, shimmy down, shimmy up, left shuffle forward, step half with your sit, roll your left hip, shuffle forward, step half pivot, 2 walks, walk, walk, cross point, jazz box quarter turn. And then you would dance B to the back wall. So now let's do it all the way through with some counts. Weight is on your left foot, you're doing your heel grind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now let's talk about some styling and how to make the dance flow for part A. On that cross quarter step half, I want you to make it feel like you're doing kind of a runaround. So when we cross, I want you to make it kind of one fluid motion like you would be doing if it was a runaround. Another thing that you can do is when we do those bounces, on the first time we do A, it says crazy. So you can put your hands up to your head and kind of shake your head as you do those bounces. And of course, feel free to add as many body rolls or extra shakes of your hips in any of the sections for A that you would like. So now let's talk about B. B is 16 counts. It is the nightclub section. It's going to start and finish at whatever wall you were facing. So we're going to face the front just so you can see it, but know it happens the first time facing the back wall. Weight's going to be on your left foot because we would have just stepped forward. Section 1, we're going to do a nightclub to the right. So we're going to step to the right, drag our left foot in, rock our left foot behind our right, and recover onto your right foot. You're now going to make a quarter turn over your left shoulder, stepping forward with your left and sweeping your right from back to front. You're now going to weave, crossing our right over our left, step our left foot to the side, right foot behind, and sweep your left from front to back. We're now going to cross our left behind our right, make a quarter turn over your right shoulder, stepping forward with your right, and then step forward with your left. And we're going to end it by stepping forward with our right and doing a quick half pivot over our left shoulder, putting our weight onto our left foot. Now, when we dance section 2, it's that same thing, just facing the back wall. So it makes B nice and easy. So let's try it with some counts. For section 1, you're doing that nightclub. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and. Now we're going to repeat what we just did for section 1 all over again. So we're going to do our nightclub to the right, nightclub, rock back, recover, quarter turn, over your left shoulder, sweeping your right from back to front, cross your right over your left, step your left foot to the side, step your right foot behind your left, sweep your left from front to back, cross your left behind your right, make a quarter turn over your right shoulder, stepping forward with your right foot, step forward with your left, and then we're going to do that quick half pivot, stepping forward with our right, do that half pivot, putting your weight onto your left foot to return back to the wall that we started at, and then you will start C. So let's try that last part with some counts. Weights on that left foot, you're doing your nightclub to the right. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and then we would go into the next section. So let's try B all the way through, one time with steps and one time with counts. Weight is on your left foot, you're doing your nightclub. Slide, rock back, recover, quarter turn, sweep. Cross, side, behind, sweep. Behind, quarter, forward. Step, half, nightclub. Rock, recover, quarter turn, sweep. Cross, side, behind, sweep. Behind, quarter, forward. Step, half. And then you would keep on going with C. Let's try it with some counts. Nightclub. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and then you're ready to go into C. So the first time we do B, it will be facing the back wall. After we do our C, you'll do the back wall, it will bring you into A, and then you'll come to the front wall with that A, and then you'll dance your C's and your B's, and then your C's, and that will be the whole dance. So now let's talk about C. C happens the most in this dance. It is the Shake Your Moneymaker section. So your weight's gonna be on your left foot. We're going to do half paddle around over our left shoulder. So we're gonna take our right foot, we're gonna make an eighth of a turn over our left shoulder, pressing our right foot to the right side, and as you do that, you're gonna push your hips to the right, recover back on your left, pushing your hips to the left. We're now going to make another eighth of a turn, pushing our right foot to the right side, recover back onto your left, using your hips, make another eighth of a turn, pressing your right foot to the right side, recover back onto your left, and then you're going to make an eighth of a turn over your left shoulder, stepping forward with your right foot to face 6 o'clock. We're now going to repeat that same thing, but this time we're going to head over our right shoulder, and we're going to press with our left foot. So we're gonna make that eighth of a turn over our right shoulder, pressing our left foot to the left side, pushing your hips to the left, recover onto your right. We're going to do that again, make another eighth of a turn, pressing your left foot to the left side, pushing with your hips, recover back. Another eighth of a turn over your right shoulder, pressing your left foot to the side, recover, and then you're gonna make an eighth of a turn over your right shoulder, stepping forward with your left to return to the wall that we started at. So let's try it with some counts. Weight is on your left foot, you're doing that paddle around. There is hand motions that you can choose to do. I put my hands at my hips, thumbs facing front, and I move my hips and my hands going the same direction. So whenever you go to the right, your hands are gonna go to the right. Whenever you go to the left, your hands are gonna go to the left. It's kind of like they're connected by a string. So let's paddle around, weights on that left foot, going over your left shoulder, you're paddling 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Section 2, we're going to do a chase half turn over our left shoulder. We're going to step forward with our right foot. You're going to make a half turn over your left shoulder, putting your weight onto your left foot. And then you're going to step forward with your right. I want you to use this as a prep. So you want to slightly angle your toe to the right. We're now going to do a full turning syncopated turn over our right shoulder. You're going to make a half turn over your right shoulder, stepping back with your left. You're going to step your right foot next to your left, and then you're going to make a half turn over your right shoulder, stepping forward with your left foot. You'll be at 6 o'clock. We're now going to do 2 quarter paddles around. So we're going to take our right foot, we're going to press it to the right side as we're turning a quarter turn over our left shoulder. So we're pressing and pushing our hips to the right, recover onto your left. You're now at 3 o'clock. You're going to press your hips to the right, making a quarter turn over your left shoulder, returning back to the front wall, weights on your left foot, and we're going to do a wobble walk forward. So what you're going to do is you're going to step forward, and as you do it, your knees are going to go out, in, out, in. So when we step with the right, you're going to go out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Or you can do a run, 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 or a boogie walk, whichever works for you, as long as you're moving forward, right, left, totally cool. It fits the music to either do the wobble walk or a boogie walk because it says Shake Your Moneymaker at that point. So you would just do your knees forward, 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 forward. Let's try it with some counts. Weight is on your left foot. You're doing your chase half turn. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and then you'll go into whatever section comes next. So now let's do C all the way through, 1 time with steps, 1 time with counts. Weights on that left foot, you're doing your paddle around. So we're doing 8th paddle, 8th paddle, 8th paddle, and step. 8th paddle, 8th paddle, 8th paddle, step. Chase half, prep, half, half, step, paddle, paddle, wobble, walk, wobble, 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 wobble. And then you're ready to go into whatever section happens next. Depending on where we are on the dance, it could be A, it could be B, or it could be another C, depending on where we are. But that is the whole dance. So now in this dance, there is a short B. which just means we're only going to do 8 counts of it, which is one section of the nightclub. However, to end facing the front, because it happens at the very end of the dance, we have to change the last part of it a little bit. So B would be here. We would do the whole dance. So you would do your nightclub, slide, rock back, recover, quarter sweep, cross, side, behind, sweep, behind, quarter, forward. Now instead of doing your step half, we're just going to do a rock, recover, and then you'll go into B again, facing this wall, and you will dance the rest of it facing 12 o'clock, and that's where your dance will end with your wobble knees. So now let's do all of the phrasing. The first time we do A, B, and C through, I will do it all with steps. When we get to the second A, I'm going to do it with counts, and then from there on out, we'll rotate between step names and counts for the dance. Weight starts on your left foot. We're starting with A. Heel, grind, side, behind, side, cross, rock, recover, side, drag, cross, quarter, step, half, walk, walk, step, hold, bounce, bounce, back touch, rock back, recover, out, out, hold, knee in, knee out, cross, quarter, shimmy down, shimmy up, shimmy down, shimmy up, left shuffle, half sit, roll your hip, left shuffle, step, half pivot, 2 slow walks, 2 cross points, and jazz box, half turn. Now you're gonna do B nightclub, slide, rock back, recover, quarter sweep, cross, side, behind, sweep, behind, quarter, forward, step, half nightclub, rock, recover, quarter sweep, cross, side, behind, sweep, behind, quarter, forward, step, half. Now C, 8th paddle, 8th paddle, 8th paddle, step, 8th paddle, 8th paddle, 8th paddle, step, chase, half prep, half step, quarter paddle, wobble, walk, heel grind, A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're doing C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Do C? Paddle, 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 step, paddle, 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 step, chase, half prep, half step, quarter paddle, wobble, walk, short B, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, rock, recover, 8 and B, slide, rock, recover, quarter sweep, cross, side, behind, sweep, behind, quarter, forward, step, half nightclub, rock, recover, quarter sweep, cross, side, behind, sweep, behind, quarter, forward, step, half. Now you're going to do 2 C's to end the dance, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and paddle, 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 step, paddle, 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 step, chase, half prep, full turn, step, quarter paddle, wobble, walk, to end the dance. And that is the whole thing. After that, you don't worry about anything because that is the end of the dance. You can hear the parts as they're coming. C is very distinct in the music. It's every time it's saying, shake your money, shake your money, shake your money maker. B is always the parts that it slows down and you're doing it nice and slow. And then A fills in the rest of the dance. I hope this helps you learn Moneymaker, and I hope I get to dance it with you really soon. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, guys.